Hello and welcome to the Player Ratings Show. This is probably the last smile that you're going to see all show, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to start with Simon Mignolet. I don't think he had a bad game at all, to be honest. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought there was loads of people in the cop giving him loads of stick early on, and you know, it started with that Cruyff turn or whatever he did against their centre forward. He actually played really well for me. You know, I couldn't see the second goal, so I couldn't tell you if he's to blame for that, so don't hold that against me and stuff, but you know, distribution, he starts the move that we scored the first goal from and stuff, and you know, sound performance from him. Right back, Nathaniel Klein. I'm sitting there thinking, I've been watching Charlie Nichols today, that he wasn't playing well enough first half. He whips one poor ball and then whips another ball and we should have scored off. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Dejan Lovren, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Ragnar Klavan, 6 out of 10. Left back James Milner, maybe a 7 out of 10. I thought he started poorly. I thought he grew into the game. He started to attack further up the field and stuff. And you know, one of the things that Bournemouth did really well is obviously when we were playing 4 at the back, their 3 front players were rolling across really well and covering those passes over to the fullback. And then you know, there was enough movement from Roberto Firmino on the right hand side, Phil Coutinho on the left hand side to play a decent ball and an effective ball that we could move up the pitch. And it wasn't the defence's fault that we ended up just moving the ball back and forwards. So I'm looking further up the pitch and there's no one making themselves available. You know, Lucas sometimes dropped in between the centre backs. Let's just add another little pass in there. That's crap. It doesn't work. And that's where we missed Jordan Henderson for me. On Lucas Leiva, I'm going to give him 6 out of 10. I thought, you know, he started the game reasonably well. He started winning balls back and stuff, but his passing just wasn't good enough. Now, he hasn't done anything wrong per se, but he's just not Jordan Henderson. You know, the performance that he had against Everton at the weekend was outstanding, but that performance there is more of what we've seen over Lucas Leiva over the last couple of years. And I'm sorry to say that, I love Lucas Leiva, but you know, when we play with him at centre mid, we're just not the same side, and that ultimately is down to his passing, not his defending. Gini Wijnaldum, man, I just love that guy. He's just got an incredible smile, incredible head, incredible eyes, incredible nose and incredible neck. But not an incredible right foot when he's passing back to the goalkeeper, if I'm honest. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, the one saving grace for him is he's absolutely gutted. He makes up for it, of course. Jinks past 2 men, chips the ball in, gets an assist for Divock Origi. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Might be too much, I'm not sure. Emre Can, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I like the fact that he got in on Wilshere. I like the fact that he was playing off other Bournemouth players and looking to get stuck into them again, and he kind of built on that performance at the derby, but wasn't as effective. Right hand side, Roberto Firmino, garbage, absolutely garbage on the wing. Literally balls bouncing off him. Like sometimes he controls the ball, and I'm like, I ain't seen a player do something like that before. And sometimes I look at it and think, man, Dirk Kuyt had a better first touch than you, and his second touch was a tackle. But tonight, 5 out of 10. He's just not a right winger. He just doesn't offer the same type of thing, and we know that. It's like we've been transported back to January, that first half, wasn't it? Oh my God, what are we going to do? We've got no Sadio Mane. Let's just dink Roberto Firmino out on the wing. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Phil Coutinho on the left-hand side had a little dip in form again. You know, he scores the goal, obviously, but, you know, not involved, not opening himself up for passes enough for me. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10, and Divock Origi, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought, you know, in spite of the fact that nobody was looking to link up with him in the way that he wanted it, he still managed to occupy 2 centre-backs, he still managed to run into the channels, he still managed to get a goal. And then Joel Matip, when he comes on, 6 out of 10. I think that was all of them. Leave me your player ratings in the comments section below as normal. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel.